hear people say things like, such and such was a taxi driver or a baseball player or a great baker or whatever it was, and they say, oh, we know they're baking cakes in heaven. We know they're driving buses in heaven. And we start to put an earthly understanding on the thing that the person is doing in heaven. But the activity of heaven is like heaven. It's not like earth. And I don't want to confuse anyone. I don't want to hurt anyone this morning. But we have to understand the truth of the word. And the truth of the word is our loved ones who have gone on to heaven are worshiping the Lord. Because Christ says here, he says that those who have died, what they're like is they're now like angels. What do we know about angels? Angels don't play baseball in heaven. Angels don't drive buses in heaven or taxi cabs or go to the bank. They don't fret or they don't stress. What angels do is they worship the Lord. They fall down before him and they say, holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty. What do angels do? They are ministering spirits used by God to minister as he sees fit. They serve the Lord. They worship the Lord. They minister for the Lord. That's what they're doing in heaven. The closest person to me, now I stand here before you. Mother and father are still here with me. They're in Florida. My mother, some of you know, and have asked about her. She didn't need surgery. She broke her ankle and she's fine, or being fine. But the closest person to go home to the Lord for me is my grandmother, Thelma Joyce Neely. It's odd to say that because when he was living, it was my grandfather. But then my grandmother stayed with us for another 14 or 15 years, and her and I became very close. By the time she passed away, she used to call me her special friend, which I thought was always unusual for a grandmother to say to her son. She would call me up and we would talk about the word together. And let me just tell you, I don't mean to offend anyone, but nobody can make a lemon meringue pie like my grandmother. But my grandmother is not in heaven waiting for me to get there so she can bake me another lemon meringue pie. My grandmother is at the feet of Jesus, celebrating and worshiping and saying, holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty all day long and all night long. Her soul is at peace. She is at rest. She is at joy. There is no stress in heaven. She's worshiping the Lord, falling at his feet with all the other angels.